Hi, I'm Chris Pierce. I'm a clinical mental health counselor and national certified counselor working for Connections Counseling Services. I work out of our clinic in Orem, and I also see clients via telehealth. I work with clients of all ages, individually, and I also treat couples, helping them deal with relationships, and I treat families as well. I focus and treat a wide variety of different disorders, from anxiety, depression, PTSD, eating disorders, and addictions and things like that. My style and approach is very collaborative, where we work together, myself and the client, to really see what's working best with them, with always checking in to see if we're going on the right path. I take a holistic approach. It's not just worrying and focusing on some of the issues within the mind, but looking at what helps the mind function better, to include improving sleep and nutrition. Not only am there just to help talk through the issues, but I give practical tools that they can apply to build more emotional self-resiliency. I help them understand kind of the clear targets and treatment goals we're focusing on, so they can see the structure and they can see the clear path we are moving through to help them improve their mental health. In the first session, it's really about you getting to know a little bit about me and me getting to know a lot about you. It's really building up this relationship. It's the relationship between the therapist and client is where we see a lot of success. Also in that first session, we're really going to kind of dive into a lot of the experiences of growing up. It's the developmental stuff we experience that causes the problems we face today. And so we'll gather a lot of that information so we can work together and find the direction for therapy. And even in the first session, you'll be leaving with some already practical tools that you can start implementing right away. So what progress looks like, a lot of times it's not what we want. We want this one pill that fixes it quick. And sometimes we think that we're not seeing results fast enough. But really it's one small step at a time. It's not making your goals too large. It's a simple thing, like waking up on time, or learning to recognize an emotion and feel it just once. Progress sees these small little wins each day. And also what progress looks like is when we fail, we make a mistake, if there's an addiction and we slip again, that we look at it as a learning opportunity. We see failures as opportunities to grow. What inspired me to become a therapist is focused a lot on my military service. I spent 29 years in the military, spent 5 years in combat, and experienced a lot of trauma. And I went through a lot of individual therapy, and I also went through couples therapy, as military service and definitely combat has a large toll on a relationship, and we had to work through that. What I love most about this job, I like to see when they get this excitement when we help them discover something deep underneath as we're talking through stuff in therapy, and that shock in their eyes and that aha moment that we see a lot. So it'd truly be an honor to be able to sit with you and help you work through your difficulties. I can relate to these struggles. Having gone through lots of trauma and issues, I know what it's like to suffer, but I also know what it's like to heal. If you feel like you need some help and you feel like we'd be a good fit, I look forward to seeing you. I don't know. Good enough.